Hello. Welcome back to another episode on Red Melodrama. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and leave a like. Let's get into the story now.
My ex tried to cheat. It didn't work out for him though. After some time my ex would sleep with his phone in his pocket. Weird red flag, but I never said anything. When I noticed he wouldn't even pull up his phone in front of me, I knew something was up. One night it slipped out of his sweats and I woke up with it near my legs. I was just going to put it on the charger honestly, but I saw he had a bunch of notifications and messages from a dating app. Man, I wanted to slap him awake. But I didn't. So I created a profile using a friend of mine's pictures that he never met, and I had her approval. She was his type 100% and I knew he loved blue eyes. So when we matched like I knew we would, we got to chatting. We talked for about a week before I suggested meeting up. Flirting. Sexual stuff. He told me that he was single and lived with a friend. So I suggested him paying for a hotel room so we could FCK. He said he would. We picked a spot. Mind you, I paid for everything because he was unemployed after losing his job. He drained my savings account over the year with manipulation. We're family. We take care of each other when we're in tough spots, he would say whenever I told him I didn't have extra money. I paid my student loans. All bills of a 1-bedroom. And the food. This boy had the ballsack to ask me for money in person. That his mom's b-day was coming up and he wanted to buy her something nice. So I gave him 50. Just because it was hilarious at this point. I still think about the smile on his face in that moment. That weekend he left. Said he was going to his mom's and that he'd probably stay the night. I kissed him goodbye and told him to have a great time. Then I packed all of his stuff and left it outside. I live in a US city, so it went fast. Got the locks changed. He messaged me a few times on the app. I told him I was running late bevaz. I wanted to look perfect, but I was coming and so sorry. My friend also sent me some sexy pictures to send him that didn't fully include her face. She's a real one. I even talked him into jerking off and sending me a video. Then after making him sit until about 1 a.m. I messaged him on the dating app a picture of his belongings being rummaged through by a homeless man. And to enjoy his stay in a hotel. As soon as my phone rang, I blocked his number and went to bed. He was outside of my door the Monday I came home from work. Ugly, crying. Begging. Telling me he was homeless and had nowhere to go. When I wasn't having it, he got angry per usual. Once he started grabbing and trying to get into my apartment. I called the police. Filed a restraining order because he did threaten my life and my pets. For putting him out. Found out he ended up moving a few hours away where his only family is, and has a job. Hopefully he learned something. Comments. Damn. You are one bad bitch. You need to take this skill and teach others. You are one Jedi Master. I bow down to your strength and discipline. Always pass on what you have learned. Yoda. This was a satisfying read. It drives me up the wall when I see posts of women and men considering staying after being treated so poorly. I understand because feelings do get in the way and it's hard for many reasons, I'm sure. It still drives me crazy. They don't deserve what they have and what a lot of them get to keep. You are my hero. Perfect way to handle it. This was so freaking satisfying to read. So badass. Yes, I like pina coladas. You are amazing. Teach me your ways, senpai. Lol. I hope you are okay. This is tough on everyone, but you seem to have handled it well. Good for you for getting rid of the scoundrel. I love this for you. This is hilarious. This was a great read. And good for you. I'm glad you got him back. And hopefully he learned something like you said. Good for you. Happy to hear you have moved on and put him in his place. Amazing. That was so satisfying to read. I'm glad you got rid of this trash of a man. Hope you feel better. You got a nice friend too, lol. You're the friend I need. Epic response, bravo, well played. Are my absolute hero and my official teen idol. I'm just in total awe of you. Lady. Bravo. I'm confused a little. Did he have a job when he was with you and lie to you about it? Or did he now get a job near where his family is? Hopefully he learned something. He might have learned to hide his cheating behavior better. He has probably learned that he needs a job to pay for his foolish pursuits. Don't hold your breath that he has learned to be a better person. Well done on your part regardless. After pedophiles and animal abusers, cheaters are the peeping worst. I loved reading this story. I don't get why these a-holes cry and when you wouldn't have any of it. Be mad instead of begging even more. Just shows they know what they did. Anyways, this is the level of petty and sassy I always aspire to reach. Sure hope more ladies can hold their own and corner those cheaters like you. Caught you lying again. How many times are you going to post this same story under different usernames? Now I'm having more fun calling out your bullspeep than reading the stories. This is amazing. Good for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Sweet, sweet revenge. I love it. So proud of you. Hopefully you never meet a loser like him again, but if you do, you already know not to step in their speep. Sometimes revenge, karma, whatever you want to call it, is sweet. I say bravo. Well played, ma'am. As a man, I commend you on a well-executed plan. Having a meal ticket wasn't enough for this scumbag. I really hope you find a man that will appreciate your love and kindness. Cheaters should be exiled to live amongst themselves. Despicable breed. Bullet dodged. Never forget this experience and enlighten others with your story. Maybe this helps one other person. Your pain will be worth it. Remember, keep your head up and your stick on the ice. Good job. Up. How are you feeling after all of this? How long were y'all together? It was as satisfying as it sounds. I hadn't realized how much I was being drained mentally in that year and a half. It was hard not being reactive in the moments. And I almost gave in a few times. But, I think my approach was worth it in the end. It helped with confidence and learning my worth. Please tell me that's he was sleeping with his phone in a pocket, not bothering his so would think it. Let me lose faith in human beings been so idiots. It can't possibly be true. Suspiciously so. How can I find out if my boyfriend is cheating on me? We don't live together and he talks to me using text now, and every time we talk I hear elevator music like he puts me on hold for a minute, that comes back and acts like he has no clue. I need to know what's going on. Help. I mean, cheating is one thing. Lying is one thing. But to overtly cheat and lie to your face, and then borrow money from you so he can get a hotel with the woman he is about to cheat on you with? Moon dude, have you no shame? Good for him. Great way to go about it, lol. Good. Except for the part about his stuff, to be honest. Should have left it somewhere safe. He deserved his stuff. But other than that, good for you. This story makes me so angry. Not angry towards her ex. I'm more angry at her. Why? If there's anything in this world I've peeping hate, it's dudes who think they can pull some bullspeep and then when they get shut down they threaten a woman with violence. Hopefully he randomly gets snot beaten out of him by a hardened thug. Then maybe he can wrap his puny peeping brain around how it feels to be a victim. Good for you for standing your ground. You have my respect. Well done you. Sounds made up. Funny how on this sub the cheater always is begging to come back. In real life the cheater seems to move on and live happy ever after. Maybe in your case, he was mooching off me for as long as he could. Why wouldn't he have his cake and eat it too? I was wanting out of the abuse for a long time. Read other comments. I finally found a way that was safe for my situation. Best. Up. Why didn't you just confront him about the notifications on the dating app and leave him? Seems like a lot of wasted energy. It safely got him out of the apartment with time for her to get rid of his stuff. With his angry reaction, it was probably the safest and most satisfying route. I would have changed the locks shown up with his stuff and put it outside the door, then send a video of you saying, "Hey babe, I'm here. BTW. We are through, have fun, then leave." OMFG, I wanted to have my last read for the night and this was the best. You are so amazing, I swear. Couldn't be done better, I salute you. And I wish you to meet an actual man who would treat you the way you deserve, queen. TC. I'm late. But just know that I love you for this.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share.